The audio issues are my mic. This is the only mic I have though. So dots, dots, dots. We are going to have to keep this to like the lowest it can be. So like right there, just so that you'd be able to hopefully hear me a little bit. I wanted to look through some of the files actually today before starting to. Oh my. Okay, so don't mind that background noise. That is my sister. So let's look through some of the files and stuff. Pictures. See, look. It's just nice stuff. It's just nice stuff, right? Yuri! 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 Okay. Secrets? I'm scared of the secrets. The secrets terrify me, so we're gonna look at backgrounds. Ah, backgrounds are so cool. Sketches! Please don't be terrifying! Please don't terrify me! Please don't scare me! Oh, that actually isn't so bad. That's a cute sketch. Select the word doki during the poem game. Aw, so cute. Aw, so cute. They're actually really cute. I like that. Promo, what is that? Oh, like promotions. Okay. We're not gonna look at secrets because I don't want to have nightmares tonight. Okay? I'm not ready for that yet. To have nightmares. So, side stories scare me. The files, if you look at the files, okay. Internal files, attributions, reset. So you can reset the files. You can, I. What does this do actually? You know what? I'm not looking through those files. What are the side stories? I'm scared. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in Doki Doki Literature Club. So I have part 1 and part 2. That is terrifying. So you know what? We're just gonna load up the game and hope for the best that I won't have nightmares. Okay, I'm turning this around because I'm scared. This game is not easy. Please don't be scary. Wait, y'all, it's normal, right? Why am I asking y'all? Y'all can't tell me. I think it's normal. Hold on. I'm gonna look. Please be normal. Okay, oh, it's normal. Okay. And this is where we left off. Suddenly, the door swings open. This is when Monica makes her grand entrance because she was late. So a little recap if nobody watched the last one. Basically, there was a little conflict between Natsuki and Yuri, but we got that solved. We're a club member now. We showed each other poems, and I'm doing the Yuri route. So I'm making all of my poems and doing everything with Yuri because I love Yuri. But I love Natsuki more. I'm just doing the Yuri route because I've never really actually played it. I've only played the Natsuki and Sayori route. I've never actually played the Yuri route. So, playing the Yuri route because yes. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose a club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Waffle Cone. I got this. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave Sayori's mischievous. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I can read. Ah! Dude, I don't know how I'm supposed to be reading. Okay, hold on. I don't know how I'm not able to read this, yet I'm gonna have to read harder stuff next year. Like, this isn't even hard to read, and I'm just struggling to read it out loud. Like, holy bazonga, bro. What am I doing? I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone here has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Yuri! Oh, Yuri! I love you, Yuri! Okay. I suddenly noticed that Yuri was reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. So cute, so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute. Okay, anyways, actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Her face is so cute when she does this. Oh. Hey, let me write. Can I write? Okay, yes. Look at how cute she is. Like, oh my god, she's so cutesy. Oh, Yuri. Oh, she's actually so adorable like this. Oh. Wait, she's so adorable. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Okay, we're not going to talk about that pause. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking and mannerisms. Especially because of long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah? Oh, of course, Monica. You just, like, pop up. That's so ironic, isn't it? It's just so coincidental that you just suddenly appear while I'm about to go spend time with my girl. Anyways, Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it is to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Yeah. Anyways, that's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your business for... Please mind your own business for once. Holy cowabunga! Whoa! Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Waffle Cone and club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Waffle Cone. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that, Yuri? Something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Waffle Cone, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because Nothing that you do is bad as... Nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Yes! No, I forgot. Okay. I need to drink more water. I need hydration. I swear if I'm like too loud, or you can just hear me breathing aggressively in this recording, I'm just gonna rage quit. I'm not actually gonna rage quit, but I'm gonna be so mad. Anyways, nobody's perfect. We have emotion, and we can't always hide them anyway. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Waffle cone, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm done doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Where shall we go? Ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da 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 ba na 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 da na na ba na 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 na. My bad. Anyways, Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Waffle cone, do you like oolong tea? Is that how you say it, oolong? I don't know. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Or she starts humming. Yo, this game is actually kind of disturbing. Anyways, you must be in a good mood now. She did the cute face again. Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. Oh, so cute. Oh, I love you, Yuri. Oh, so cute. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Oh my god, wait, y'all. Wait, Yuri is winning my heart more than Natsuki. Wait, no. But I love Natsuki. This is why Natsuri is canon, okay? That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Waffle Cone. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Waffle Cone, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? It's this one! Yes! Wait, I love this one, oh my god, no! Okay. Oh. Wait, I know this one. Why's that? It's a little easier on my back. It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading positions as last time, each one holding each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Ooh, ooh, you're so beautiful too. Okay, what am I doing, bro? I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. I'm sorry, her face is so cute. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive. It's almost much more than I can handle. Okay. You know what? I can't even say anything because I'm over here giggling at her face. My bad. I keep having to take a sip of water because my throat is very dry. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest. So, left... oh, the same as last time. What? But if it's the same as... oh, because Yuri is like this way to you. So you're holding it with your right hand, and but you're against the wall this time. So you're just doing it differently. But if you look... okay, I get it now. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. I almost said fook. Is that a bad word? No, that's a different... okay. Don't mind me being slow. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri! Oh, Yuri! Anyways, she holds it so that I don't have to... she holds it so I don't have any harder time... okay, this is a simple sentence an elementary school kid can read. I can read it too, out loud, to myself. Okay, try that again. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. I did it! Okay. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confirm what just happened. Waffle cone... sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. And that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. This sounds so wrong out of context. Bro, I swear if this gets taken out of context, I'm getting cancelled. The situation has gotten really tense. Dude. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can just tell by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Everything, don't you, Monica? This is why choose you. This is why we don't choose you, Monica. This is why I hate you, Monica. 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 I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I was bonding with my twin. I was bonding with my twin. I was bonding with my twin. That was my twin. That was my twin. That was my twin. I was bonding with my twin. I was bonding with my twin, Monica. I was bonding with my twin, Monica. I was bonding with my twin, Monica. Monica, that was my twin. That was my twin. That was my twin. And then suddenly, pop. All right, everyone. No, it's not all. Because I was bonding with my twin. That was my bonding time. That was my Yuri time. That was my Yuri time. I literally don't even know who was crashing out like that for real. I know it was not a sophisticated, beautiful waffle cone like me. That just was not me, okay? Uh, Yuri jolts back. Yeah, I wonder, Monica. Sorry, I hate Monica. It's time to share. Huh? Wait, hold on. What was the lyrics? Time to write some poems. Don't be scared to show 'em. The festival stays away. You could help with baking or with banner making, and I'll walk home alone today. Maybe we're friends, maybe we're more. How could he love a simple girl next door? I'm just not the type he's looking for. Hey. Oh, holy voice crack. Anyways, it's time to share poems. Waffle Cone, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Spell is abruptly broken. Because of Monica. Okay, I need to stop before I break my mic anymore. I'll I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get this feeling I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Yuri, Yuri, Papa, paparazzi, promise I'll be fine, but I won't stop until that boy is mine. Baby, there's no other suit. I don't even know what's going on. I used to love that song. I used to listen to the Lady Gaga version all the time. I don't know. I don't know why I stopped. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it, Waffle Cone? This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kinds of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why? You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swells. I don't know if you heard that better, if I would have just... Okay, whatever. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm shaky! I'm shaky! My bad. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Up and down, up and down. I'm referencing something. Anyways, really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. Wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share that poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Okay, what am I doing? I need to lock in. I did this with Natsuki's poem yesterday too. Okay, time to lock in. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a scattering? No, scuttering? Scat? Whatever that word is, of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. Ooh! The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread. and I feed myself again. Ooh, Yuri, I see you, I see you, Yuri. I see you. We're the same person. Trust Yuri. Um, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can tell. I can tell, Yuri. I can see that. Oh, it's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. Oh, maybe it's because you're stupid, MC. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're stupid little dum dum. My bad. I was adjusting. Anyways, that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what's supposed to mean. Then don't take it at face value. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Waffle Cone? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Waffle Cone. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Just for a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. And then, and then I gotta show my poem to somebody else, of course. Well, Natsuki next, of course. Hmm. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. Uh, what do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't even bother trying to write poems like this unless you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Uh, you're not. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean. Uh. Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves a poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Hey! Don't talk about Natsuki like that. Monica changed the script of the game. I don't hate you anymore as long as you change this. I love Natsuki. Anyways, Sayori. Whoa! I like this one, Waffle Cone. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. It's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. What the heck was that? What did my voice glitch? If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole writing thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself every once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. Sometimes there's a word for that, right? Oh, there's a word. Oh no! I was doing so good. I was just reading it. I was genuinely just reading it without like fumbling. And then I started fumbling again badly. Bro, where is my water? Oh, there's my water. Okay. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Oh, I love that word actually. That's like, when I think of the word bittersweet, I can't help but think of those like Ghirardelli sweet salt caramel chocolates, you know? Um, I don't know why. They just remind me of the word bittersweet, like the color of the the coloring of the wrapper and all that. Anyways, yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, the sad poem can help give that that rain cloud a little hug and make it a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Waffle Cone. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh, I love this one. I pop off my scalp like a lid of. I okay. I pop off my Why do I? Okay, I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secure place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottles on the shelves with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle in the starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off the dust of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelves could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and my friends come in. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is my echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? My bad, I need to take a water break. I was dying. I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? I didn't like that. It didn't load properly. What is it? Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Just Monica, I guess, bro. You. I don't like you. The voice cracks. Okay, anyways. Hi again, Waffle Cone. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for the day? Sure. Here you go. I'll give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your own style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but I heard some. What the freak was that? I swear, Monica, if you broke into my household, I will break you. Okay, what am I doing? Anyways, just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I notice that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way the last one turned out. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, I don't want to save you. Dude, I'm getting on my bed. I do not feel comfortable sitting on my floor anymore. Hold on, because I just know, I know, I know, I know. After this one, we get a secret poem, and I don't like this game anymore because I'm gonna have nightmares. I'm not gonna be able to sleep anymore. Okay, save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Whatever that word is, of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sign. Are these like playing chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless? Load me. I feel like the sine, cosine, tangent. Aren't those like computer terms or something? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with the space on my paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short made it feel like they were trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Monica, I don't like that. I don't like that. It is one. What time is it for me? What time is it for me? It's 2 a.m., bro. It's about to be 2 a.m., Monica. I don't like this. I don't like this game, Monica. Monica, I don't like this game. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra to plan for today, so if everyone could just come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really need something for the festival? It's not like we can put something together in anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Saori has been working on posters, and I even designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it on all of the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people and the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to feel the same feelings you brought here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes by standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have really been trying to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it to do it in a room full in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. It'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to find specific poems she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem! Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recite... whatever that... How do you say that? I don't know. Hold on. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Whoa, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri... Dude, I swear I'm hearing some kind of clicking or... Yeah, dude, I'm here. Oh my god, this thing for my fan. Okay. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do the... Yuri... It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse of the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Yay! We love you, Yuri. Think of the heart. I love you. Think of the heart. I love you. Okay, what am I doing? It's not that we didn't want. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were just caught. We were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her seat and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Uh, sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your own poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see, I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Holy, I can't read. Also, again, I'm sorry if there's like a lot of background noise. It's my little sister. Dot dot dot. Don't hate on my little sister, but this background noise, so we can deal with it, right, guys? If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to read. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Waffle Cone liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of your poem really fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite well as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where all that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then, next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have to do much before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Waffle Cone. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Waffle Cone lowers everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with whatever I wrote for today. Hold on. Bro, these voices are frying my voice. Anyways, I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. While it's Natsuki's trademark style, and it surprisingly works well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if it's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Might go to Natsuki. Let me write, bro. W. We love you, Natsuki. Hashtag I love Natsuki. Anyways, Natsuki huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of a room, in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I could put whatever face I want on. I could put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's for real. That's for real. That's what I do. Like, I would rather perform on a stage in front of strangers than just the people closest to me, because they already know me. They already know that I'm acting. They know I'm in character. But others, they don't really know me outside of that character. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have as much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope. Am I doing the wrong way? It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like to like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Might be making pamphlets, so I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two boys going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Waffle Cone. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I want to just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Waffle Cone. You think about me too. My bad, yo. Oh my god. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. Oh my goodness. Do I need more water? Am I dehydrated? Am I dying? What the flip? I've almost drank an entire bottle of water. A bottle, of course. Bottle of water. Oh, in this hour. Oh my goodness. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Hmm? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. The festival stays away. You can help with baking or with banner making, and I'll walk home alone today. Maybe we're friends, maybe we're more. How could we love a simple girl next door? I'm just not the kind he's looking for. Who knows what'll happen in that time? I don't like the foreshadowing behind this. That's an Yuri word. That's. I hate you. I don't hate you, Sayori. I'm gonna stop saying that. Hair. Why is that a Natsuki word? I don't get that. Papa being a Natsuki word is also evil. Email. How is that a word for you? Hold on. I miss that kind of misery, the kind where you were nice to me, but only in the evening so ask if I'm just dreaming. I love you so much that it's dripping, dripping from my arms and such. I'm sorry, I know I'm too much to love, to trust. I'm nothing but miss that kind of misery, the kind where you were nice to me, but only in the evening. So I ask. Oh, I hate you. I don't hate you. Disown? Would that not be a Natsuki word? Oh, let's see. You were disowned? Hold on. Kiss. I know it's you word. It's kind of cringe. Sorry, I did that. I'm gonna stop talking. Who did I? What kind of poem did I even write? Oh! You're scaring me. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna save right here. Because. No. Hold on. Save. Exit ddlc. Return to desktop. So. It said load me. That means there's something we gotta load. There's a mail. There's a mailbox. That's crazy. Pictures. It said load me for something. Poems. I didn't want to click on the poems, so I'm going to turn my thing around and click on poems. Oh, it's not as terrifying as I thought. Ah! Oh my god, what did I just do? Oh wait, that was my headphone thing. That was my headphone wire that did that. This game scares me too much, dude. I'm not even kidding. Side stories? Oh, I got some. That's nice. Okay, anyways, I don't want to go to files. Like, look, if you go to characters, it has the different characters. We already know these files for the characters, and they are horrifying. I'm not looking at that yet. I will look at that during the day. No, don't open the game for me. Oh my god, I'm terrified. I didn't mean to open the game. Wait, no, now I'm scared. It's normal, right, guys? Wait, no, please be normal. I'm actually terrified. Hold on. Is that the exit button? Is that exit? 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 Exit, Doki, and return to the desktop. Yes. Huh. Okay. Sorry, this game scares me too much. Oh, this game scares me too much, bro. So what was I looking at? Was I looking at pictures, poems, secrets? What's secrets? Okay, not secrets yet. Poems? Oh my god. Dude, this game playing too much. This game is playing too much. Dear Sunshine. Ah. Oh my god. What was this one? The bottles thing. So Monica said load me. It says load me. I don't know how to do that. CGs. Oh, like those pictures, secrets, backgrounds, sketches. Oh, I get more sketches. That's so cool. Hold on, let's see. Different hairstyles for Sayori. Dang. The Yuri and the Pocky, the Sayori. An act one call Sayori for help during the Natsuki and Yuri argument. Write all three poems for Yuri. Write all three? Oh no. No, you know what that means? Okay, next video, y'all, things are gonna take a turn for the worse. Next video, massive trigger warning. Okay, I'm just gonna say trigger warning. I'm not even gonna say for what. And when the event comes, then I will say what the trigger warning is for. But if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Um, should I look at the what's the game one? Audio fonts? Wait, what does that do if you click open? So we can't open text document. Can I open that? Where's Yuri's words? Hello? Determination, suicide, imagination, secretive vitality, existing in gold, crimson whirlwind after image, vertigo, disoriented, essence of ambient, starscape, disarray, contamination, intellectual analysis, carrying congruent wrath, massacre, philosophy, fickle, tenacious, and unstable, capable, destiny, infallible, agonizing variance, controllable, extreme, dream, disaster, vivid, vibrant, costume, fascinating, judgment, cage, blood, pleasure, lessons. Notice how Monica doesn't have any words. Subtle foreshadowing, guys. Scripts, is this just like the scripts? Saves. So these are all the saves I've made? Oh, that's terrifying. Audio? You know what? I'm not even gonna open that. I got my headphones on. I'm not doing that. So this is an hour long already. I am fried. My storage is gonna be fried. So I will be heading out. I hope the audio is not buns. There's a lot of background noise. I was basically yelling this entire time. But I hope this isn't too long and that I can still upload this to YouTube despite it being an hour long. Let's hope and pray.